Greetings, salutations, respect, and love. I am Scott. You're in the Prog Corner, and today we're going to be exploring 10 albums that are in desperate need of a vinyl release. Man, these albums are begging for vinyl release. This is brought upon by an interview that I read yesterday. Somebody, the Velvet Goldmine, I think is the name of the website, interviewed Neal Morse, and he was talking about trying to bring some of his back catalog onto vinyl. And you think about the Flower Kings reissue campaign, it'd probably be a good idea. But there's a few that I just drive me nuts that I can't get on vinyl. So we're going to talk about that today at number 11. I told you I was doing a top 10, but yeah, I threw an extra one in there from 1994. I need this on vinyl. It's Roine Stolt's The Flower King. Yeah, he just reissued all the Flower Kings records, so they're all available. But this one here, this solo album, it needs a vinyl release real bad. It's a great album at number 10. It's Karfagen, Land of the Green and Gold. I've been crying for years that none of Anthony Kalugin's music is available on vinyl, and he just dropped the new Sunchild on vinyl. It's coming. I got it on the way. It's like a limited edition 300 blue vinyl. I'm excited about that, but it's time to get all those Karfagen records on vinyl. At number 9, from British Columbia, this is a band that I've been really enjoying. They've got no CD out. There's no vinyl available. It's only on digital. This is Versa, and their 2022 album, Voyage, A Destination. Man, I've been digging this. If you like Neal Morse type of music, you're going to like this. You've got Eric Gillette guests on here, Nick DiVirgilio. You got Jim Gray from Caligula's Horrors. You got the chick from I Am the Morning. Come on, man. Just a dynamite album. The album cover is terrific. And that's a big quotient here. If you've got great artwork, man, I want it on a 12 by 12 so I can stick it behind me. You know how that goes. At number 8, from Japan, it's Yuka and Chronoship. This band has 4 albums out. None of them are on vinyl, and that is an absolute crime. All 4 albums are really good, but I think the one that I would really like on vinyl is their 3rd album, the 3rd Planetary Chronicles from 2015. Great album cover, great band. I love them. They need some vinyl out. At number 7, a band that's got like 17 albums out, and not one of them is available on vinyl. Yeah, I just reviewed their latest album, The Man in the Iron Mask. We're talking about the Samurai of Prog, and the one that I really would like to have on vinyl is their 3rd album, The Imperial Hotel from 2014, with that great Ed Unitsky artwork. But all of their albums have good artwork. It would be great to have all of those on vinyl. Yeah, I would buy them all on vinyl. It'd probably put me in the poorhouse, but I would do it. At number 6, from Australia, it's Ben Craven, my album of the year last year, Monsters from the Id, and it is not available on vinyl. He's got one album available on vinyl, the other one with the Roger Dean cover. But yeah, this one is such an amazing album. It's 40 minutes long, 2 20-minute songs. It'd be perfect on vinyl, and you got that amazing cover. I need that on vinyl bad. At number 5, let's go to Sweden and Ritual with their 3rd album, the Hemulic Voluntary Band from 2007. Just such a great album. My favorite album from them. Apparently they're working on a new album. They are led by the singer Patrick Lundstrom, who is also in Kaipa. Yeah, man, look at that artwork. How cool would that look behind me? Absolutely. At number 4, from Mexico, it's Cast and Vigesimus from 2021, one of my favorite albums of that year. It's their 20th album, and not one of them is available on vinyl, man. Look at that artwork. How cool would that be on a 12 by 12? Absolutely. Mexico's greatest band. I love it, and I need vinyl on that for sure. At number 3, another one of my favorite albums from 2021 that did not get a vinyl release. It's Evership and the Uncrowned King Part 1. Yeah, Act 2 is not available on vinyl either. In fact, the only one that is available on vinyl is their 1st album. So it's a crying shame that these guys aren't big enough to help, to have the vinyl be a viable format for them. I know there's all kinds of cost concerns with vinyl, lead times, and minimum orders. There's all kinds of barriers and boundaries that keep people out of that market, but it bums me out to no end. Oh man, that album would look great on vinyl. Can you imagine that with pink vinyl or something? It'd just be incredible. At number 2, we talked about him earlier. It's Neal Morse, and pretty much his entire solo back catalog is not available on vinyl. Testimony came out on vinyl a couple of years ago, but we still don't have vinyl for 1, or Question Mark, or Solo Scriptura, or Lifeline, or T2, or Momentum. Those 6 albums need a vinyl release desperately, man. I need them so bad, but the one I'm spotlighting, the one I think everybody knows needs a vinyl release is 2007 Sola Scriptura, Neal's 4th Prog solo album. Just an incredible record with the Thomas Everhart artwork. It would look absolutely great on vinyl. And at number 1, yeah, man, I've been crying about this one for over 20 years. It's Yes and Key Studio. I don't care what you do. You could do the artwork as Keys to Ascension 1. There are a couple different versions of that. They're both cool. You could do the artwork as Keys to Ascension 2. Or I guess worst case scenario, you could just go to the Key Studio artwork when they finally did release the CD a few years later. But this has never had a vinyl release. It desperately needs a vinyl release. I have no idea why it's not available. It drives me nuts. I hate it. Anyway. Yeah, there's a couple of other things I want to talk about with regard to vinyl, and, we need some vinyl reissues. I'm looking at Angligard's catalog, man. All 3 albums dropped on vinyl, but if you want to spend like $2,000, you could get their whole catalog because they're going for like between $500 and $1,000. It's ridiculous. The Tangent doesn't have all of their albums available on vinyl. We need to fill in those gaps. There's like 3 or 4 more to go there. Kaipa still has a couple. I know In the Wake of Evolution and Angling Feelings, and there's a few that aren't available. And finally, last up, this is what I was looking for a second ago. I want to give a giant, huge shout out to Jennifer Allen, who sent me this. Oh, do you know what this is? This is the 1973 Tales from Topographic Oceans tour program. Look at Steve, young Steve. Oh yeah, Rick and Chris. How beautiful is this thing? It's in absolutely perfect shape. All the, equipment that was used on tour. Let's see what else we got here. We got John, we got Alan. Picture all the boys. And then an ad for a Rick Wakeman concert. So this is great. Thank you so much, Jennifer Allen, my good friend from the UK. It is because of you that I continue to sign off the way I do. So let's all do it together. All righty, here we go. Peace in the Middle East, boys and girls. Free Tibet, and God save the king. Save him, people. Save that king. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Peace.